Let's see who's finna be in this motherfucker. Let's see, I may have to go on the second channel. This bitch about 3 minutes or something like that. Alright, we got a motherfucker in this bitch. Hey man, y'all ask me questions. We out here in public. Hey, yo, what's good, Avon? How you been doing, my boy? How the football shit been going on? The school shit been going on? How you been overall in general? We just out here chilling, cooling. Bro, I gotta put you on some game. But I'm waiting till some people come through. I'm gonna put you on some game. Some of the shit that's been like the best thing for me ever. I'm gonna keep this bitch up for like 3 minutes. If more people don't come through, I'm gonna try the second channel. If not, I'm gonna send this shit. I think I'm probably gonna get into it now. Um, is that motherfucker lit? Who cares? Who cares if that motherfucker lit? But nah, bro, literally, like, I was just having a moment where I was just thinking, and I was just like, bro, some of the best decisions I ever made in my life were decisions where I was just like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And I just did, like I didn't overthink it. I didn't be anxious. I didn't think about the past. I didn't think about the worst thing that could happen. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And that is this live. Because it was before I was like, should I go live? Then I put it away and I kept doing what I was doing. Because right now I'm doing like a life audit. You know what I'm saying? Just, I wrote down my Google Keep, right? All the things that I do wrong, all the things I'm doing bad. Oh, no. All the things I'm doing wrong, all the things I've been doing wrong, and all the things I've been doing right. Um, but then I was like, when I was thinking, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go live. I've been good, still trying to recover from heartbreak, but overall, I, I'm okay. I'm honestly happy for you. You look like you've changed as a person. Thank you, Aiden. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words and heartbreak. Um, what are some things you do for what are some things you've been doing to cope with your heartbreak? Has it been I missed the lives? Is it going to be on V2? I may spark up a V2 live. I don't know. We'll see. Cause I knew. Ooh, I don't know. I may spark it up. But to your comment of me changing, I definitely appreciate the acknowledgement, and I appreciate that you're happy for my change. Um, and yeah, man, it's just like life has been really beautiful, amazing. Oh, we got another motherfucker in. Whoever's the next motherfucker, whoever's the motherfucker. Oh, he left. No mind. But nah, yeah, man, life has been amazing, been beautiful. It's like I've been taking a lot of changes. I've been putting myself out there, and overall, it's just been really valid. Like I did like a life audit, so I just, like I said, I wrote down everything I was doing wrong, everything I was doing right in life. But it was only three things I've been doing wrong, and then like my right list that had all the shit I was doing right, a whole bunch of shit. So like the three things I was doing wrong, or I've been doing wrong, was that a spike in my diet with carbohydrates. So I'm not on a keto diet, but I eat high proteins with like spinach. So it's technically a keto diet because I'm eating a whole lot of spinach, salmon, or chicken and salmon, or meat and salmon. I'm not salmon and spinach, like meat and spinach, chicken and spinach, tuna and spinach. So I'm damn near on a keto diet. But lately I've been really, not really, but lately I indulge in like a muffin. That's high in carbohydrates. And when I was doing my work at this nice ass hotel, not this one that I'm at right now, but at a different one, I drink like some fucking hot chocolate, which is high in carbohydrates. So the other thing that I've been doing wrong was not posting much on Twitter. Who gives a fuck? I mean, that's really for, the contents. Let me see your comment. I feel you. I just now started to get a life coach after the heartbreak, so that's how I've been coping with it. Nah, that's great. That's great. That's beautiful. That's amazing. I'm happy to hear that. You put in the step forward to doing better. Because there's definitely some self-deprecating and self-harming ways of coping. Um, you look good physically. You look like you lost some weight. I did, man. Thank you. Bro, I really want to express my gratitude for like your kind words and you telling me this. I really appreciate it. I have lost a lot of weight. I went from 183 now 148. So that's like 32 pounds type stuff, bro. Literally, bro. I looked at a picture, right? I looked at the picture for myself in December 2021. Fat ass nigga. I don't know if I could put pictures on here like Instagram, but bro, like my gut was big, man titties was protruding, whole lot of fat in my face. So yeah, I did lose a whole lot of weight. Um, yeah, I lost like 32 pounds. Like, and what's crazy is that I made like a digital vision board. A vision board is basically you just put things that you want to accomplish on a board for like the year, whatever the case may be. And on my digital board, oh my god, bro, there's so much shit. Bro, there's so much shit that's coming true on my vision board. Now I think about it, because on my vision board, I put it that I wanted to be 160. I'm 148. Oh my god, like. And then another thing that I put on my digital vision board was that to get a tech job, I'm not in a tech boot camp, so you can kind of technically say that, but I'm putting in the work to, make that come true. Some other shit that I put on my vision board was to network with people. As I've been going out to hotels to do studying and work, bro, I've been networking with everyone. Like, I could tell you everyone's name that I met. I met a lady named Abby that worked at the coffee shop, a lady named Chris that worked at the coffee shop, and I met the guy named Joe that was a sports manager that works at Stephen Curry camp. Like, it's crazy. I gotta look back at my digital vision board, but literally, I gotta look at. Uh, oh, and then another thing I put on my vision board was health and nutrition. My health and nutrition has been amazing, as you can see. You know what I'm saying, on the physical aspect. But let me go back to your comment. Yeah, getting a life coach. Now that's amazing though. I'm happy to hear that. And how old are you, Aiden? Aren't you like you about to turn like 18, right? I know you're like what, like 17, 18, something around there. I gotta remember what else I put on my digital vision board. Cause I gotta look back at it. It's crazy that like all that shit is coming true. Prom heartbreak too, so it took a toll out of me. Yeah, I'll be 18 in January. Prom heartbreak, so it took a toll out of me. But the fact you're talking about all this stuff, you're saying I want that to be my future and change myself for the better inspiration. Thank you, man. Man, I gotta express some more gratitude, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Cause even like, shout out to my nigga Justin. My nigga Justin be watching the videos. He also said that a video that I recently uploaded was, to reinvent yourself. You had to detox from social media. He said that video was inspiring. So I'm just at an all like appreciation and just gratefulness and happiness for inspiring people, because I think that that's a lot of people's purpose in this life, in this world, is to inspire and create, and it's a cycle. If you think about your favorite rapper, it was a cycle of inspiration and creativity. So look at someone like Polo G. He probably got inspired by Tupac, but there's probably a kid right now that's getting inspired by Polo G to create. So it's literally a cycle. It's everyone in this world inspiring each other, creating. Every business idea came from an inspiration that then turned into creativity. Every art project, everything that's been created, even this hotel, it came from an inspiration that a interior designer or an architect, he came up with an inspiration from other projects from other places, and then he created that. And someone may use this hotel or his past projects as a form of inspiration too. So that's really a lot of people's purpose, is to inspire and create, and it's just a cycle. But I'm happy to hear that, hearing this stuff is um, inspiring to you. I'm definitely happy to hear that, and that's honestly what I want to do when it comes to my community, the Jumbo Boys, is by just, like I said, building a like-minded community. Building a community of like-minded men and women that just honestly just want to progress. In all aspects. Whether you want to go the college route, whether you want to go to the entrepreneur route, like I just want to, not even I just want to, but what I will be doing and what I am doing right now is just inspiring like-minded people and building a community. That's very important. There was a moment where I wanted like I want to say a brotherhood, but a community. I wanted a community where I felt in place. You know what I'm saying? Like a community of people that had the same mindset of wanting to just progress. So that's also what I want to build. I want to build something that I feel like there's there's a there's a missing standpoint, a community of why the comments not popping up. It's nice to see that you're happy with your progress, because I went through a dark path and I'm changing. But to see that you're changing is something that reminds me of keep going. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Definitely. Everything you're saying makes total sense. I'm glad that it is. Yeah, definitely. Look at other people's journeys. Like, look at other, like, the reason why, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Being a man and being masculine, right? Not even just being masculine, but being a man, you're naturally competitive, right? When you see a Corvette pass by, a nice car pass by, what most likely come to you? Like, you may be like, who's in that car? Or I want that car. That car looks nice. You start to look at all these things that pass by, whether it be a house, a car, these nice things, and you start to may desire it. You start to may want it. You're like, I want that car. That car looks nice, look fast. You may start watching videos on it. Start looking up videos about Hellcats, Corvettes, whatever the case may be, right? And there's a competitiveness to now that you want to get that. And my point that I'm making of me reminding you to keep going is that a lot of things remind me to keep going too as well. And that's why I said it's coming full circle what I'm saying now, right? Of creation and inspiration, because I'm inspiring you right now to maybe create, while other people are also inspiring me to create. You see the, come on, man. We coming full circle with this, twin. We coming full circle with this, twin. But yeah, um, the way I may inspire you to keep going. There's a lot of things that inspire me to keep going too as well. Um, I consume a lot of not a lot of content, but when I'm at work, I'm listening to podcasts by successful people, and they may talk about how much money they make. They may talk about certain things they do, and it's almost as, I wouldn't say I compare myself, but I compete with the top 1% of people in all aspects. So when it comes to fitness, I watch Alex Eubank. Well, that's the only fitness person I watch. But like, when you just look at shit that very successful people do in different industries, you kind of know where, like, okay, this is the best, and this is what they do. So, Alex Eubank, that's in fitness, he's really good. Okay, this is what he do. Okay, this is how I become the top 1% in the fitness. Okay, when it comes to a social media marketing agency or building an agency, okay, I could go see what Iman Ghazi do and get inspiration from him. Okay, when it comes to YouTube videos, I could look at, oh, these other self-improvement YouTubers that's the best in it, and see how to do they shit too, like Monk Mode Maniacs. You got Hamza, even though I don't watch him anymore. Uh, Iman Ghazi, he's not really self-improvement, but he's more on the financial side. But like, the reason why I go hard is because I'm competing with the top 1% in all of these industries. And I'm not even saying I'm competing with them like I'm like competing with them, but when I watch their content, I get inspired and they work hard. And that motivates me to work hard in those industries too. You know what I'm saying? So that was a long response to that was a long ass response to what he said. I mean, I gotta do it. I gotta have these long ass responses, but yeah, nah, for sure. So some things that I've came to realization is that, oh, this is matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about what I was gonna talk about. Shout out to the person that's joined. But this is something I want to talk about that a lot of people should do. Like, I can't wait to see you out there win. You're already winning, but like on winning, and when you do win, I hope there's a document because this start is beautiful. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love the way you said that because that's also something that I've changed with when it comes to the way I said things. It's because there was moments, right? I'll be like, man, I just want to be successful. Don't we all? Don't we all just want to be successful, be rich, be happy? There's a moment that I was like, man, I just want to be successful. And then I took a step back and I was like, wait, but I am successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be more successful. That's the difference. You could be like, oh, I want to be successful, but the real thing is that you want to be more successful. When you start to look at all the shit that you have now, you be like, bro, nah, I am successful. You know what I'm saying? So then I started telling myself all the accomplishment I made at my age or just in general. And I'm like, you know what? I really am successful. So I like the way you said, I'm winning now. I'm just going to continue to win more. I like that. Um, but yeah, what I was saying was that it's important to, when you have these common areas, not common areas, but when you go to these common places and you like have like your usual hangout spot, your usual pizza place, like you ever had like a place that you always go to, like whether it be Starbucks, Chipotle. I think something that's very important that people should learn this skill is to almost build a rapport with people that's there. So if y'all didn't know, y'all watch my other videos. I found like a designated workspace, and that's at this nice ass luxurious hotel. And literally, like everyone I came in contact with, I remember their name. You got Abby, you got Abby, Yanni, Joe, and Chris. Chris is a female, but her name is Chris. And literally, I'm just being nice to them, being extremely polite. So they may help me out in one situation. They may want to give that energy back, even literally, because I've been at that hotel doing work for 2 days. Not this one, because I'm at another one too. But at that hotel that I've been at, I did work yesterday and today. And literally yesterday, I like I got to know. I ain't got to know Chris, but I just said, "What's your name again?" She said, "Chris." Okay, all right. I gave her a handshake. I said, "Nice to meet you." Very polite, formal, what the case may be. And I said, "I hope you have a nice day." You know, that's another thing I always tell people. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a game for whoever's in school. I'm gonna give y'all some more game too. But yeah, and literally today, I'm doing work. I'm doing work. I got my headphones in. I'm locked in. She said, "Hey, how you doing?" Like she was mad polite, mad good. I don't really remember exactly what she said, but she said, "Hey, how you doing?" She was very polite, very nice, smiling, laughing, like you know what I'm saying. So I think it's important that you people build the skill to get to know workers. Like y'all ever worked a retail job and like met someone that's nice? That shit can make your day. Just meeting one nice ass person, one nice ass customer, that can make your day, and that you may help them out. There's been times where I kept going to this pizza shop called J&M when I lived in New York, and I was like very polite and nice to him. And there was times where, bro, the pizza was like $5 for two of them, but I would try to get one slice and it'll be like $2.50. But I would not have the amount of money. He'd be like, no, it's okay. But I'm telling you, brokey days, like humble days. You know what I'm saying? Like I would pull out a whole bunch of change, put it out, and he would count it. It would be a whole bunch of dimes. I'm trying to add dimes up to $2.50 to get the slice of pizza. And he'd be like, nah, it's all fine, it's all good. So it's definitely important for people to learn that skill, and it's honestly pretty easy. Um, there was something else I was gonna say, but I kind of lost. Um, something else I was gonna say. They even asked me a question. Is there a question you want to have that you would like for me to answer? Any type of advice? Any type of anything that you would like to learn? More people need to be like you, more encouraging, more polite. We live in a society where it exists, but it also doesn't. Yeah, nah, definitely. That's it's an it's important to be polite within business, within. Oh, I just remembered. Oh, so the thing that I just remembered was that in school, every time I left the classroom, I always told the teachers like, "I hope you have a nice day." And the reason why I did that is that teachers, like when they in that little circle, they talking already, right? So when you do that, they could be like, "Yo, you know what? James is so nice. He's so polite." And then they'll start talking like, "Oh yeah, he's nice. He did this and do that." So now they all agree, and it could be that one person that doesn't even like you, but because they're hearing all this good talk about you, how you're very nice and polite, then they start to like you again. YouTube backed me out live. Yeah, I saw it went to zero, but yeah, um, they'll be like, then they'll start to agree like, "Yeah, he's so polite." And this was the thing that helped me get like past class without even doing no schoolwork, because teachers f with me. They thought I was cool. Like, shout out to Mr. Graber. He used to make jokes with me. Miss Babiar, she was cool. My crew teacher, Miss Norrell, she used to make jokes with me too. Like, literally, I was cool with like all my teachers type shit. And it was because every time I left the room, I'm putting you on the game. Every time you leave a room, you say, "Man," you don't have to say "man," but you say, "I hope y'all have a nice day." That's it. And watch how people treat you. And I'm telling you, watch how people treat you. And then but yeah, I just lost my track of thought. Oh yeah, but yeah, I was going to where I was asking Avon or something like that to ask me a question or advice on anything. Oh, so being polite. Let me answer your question. Let me respond to that. Um, but yeah, being polite is important. Um, there's a lot of things about being polite that people don't realize that they do naturally. So when I was doing some studying today for the certification that I did, it was about like customer service and stuff like that. And what's funny was that I came to a realization about something before I even learned it. Now I noticed that sometimes when people are talking, they'll say you, like even they're saying like you guys, or they'll be like, or let's say you're talking about like females, and you'd be like you females, like people naturally do that, but I don't think they don't realize that when you just when you say you females or you people or you this, that already makes people defensive. It feels like you're blaming them. It feels like you're attacking them. So one thing that I would give people the game on is to refrain from the word you when you're speaking in a general term, when you're speaking about a general subject. That's one thing that I learned when it comes to customer service is reframing from the word you. So instead of saying something like, why did you do this? You could do like, what happened when this error occurred? You see how it sounds different? Why did you do this compared to what happened when this error occurred? You're still getting the same response, but it sounds a little bit more polite and better. So there's a lot of things that people do when it comes to being polite that they may not know. It when I say thank you, like even like when Justin said like he said my views and inspiration, I said thank you, Justin. I made sure to put his name in. When I talk to people, I make sure to say their name. People like hearing their name. They do. Even when even when I said thank you to the lady that gave me hot chocolate, I was like, "What's your name?" She said, "Abby." I said, "Okay, my name is James. Nice to meet you." Then when she gave me my coffee, I said, "Thank you, Abby." You know what I'm saying? Just little shit like that. People want to F with you. Just little shit like that. People will be nice to you back. Just little shit like that. People will like literally express a lot of gratitude. Let me see the comment. That's what I do. I'm glad I feel like I'm not the only person that does that. It does well by just being like polite. What do you mean? As in that's what you do. But yeah, I'm just putting you on the game of just like little shit. You know what I'm saying? Little shit of being polite, communicating, um, and yeah, even just like with my clothes, but I noticed that I don't know if it's just my mindset changed or if it's my clothes, because nigga, my confidence be through the roof. Like, bro, literally, like, when I was at that hotel, I was like having like good ass conversations with people, high contact, smiling, like having the perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, not being awkward, like my social skills just really improve. And I don't know if it's because I'm wearing like the dress shoes with the dress pants with the nice ass clothes. I think a little bit of that comes. I think yeah. That's why like your image is important, bro. You can't see. Look. I got an analogy for everything. When it comes to niggas having haircuts, bro, you can have the most effed up confidence, right? Start chasing this female, you start being awkward. But nigga, once you get that haircut, you like, bro, I'm that nigga. I don't give a. Just see, look, see. That's why I had so much. I've been having so much confidence, just because I've been improving my image, having a little bit more mature clothing, having the cologne, having all that shit. So y'all know that. Like when you get a haircut, bro, you feel like a whole different type of nigga. So investing into your image is very, very important. Polite and saying have a good day and the little things like you talking about. Yeah, for sure, definitely. That's what I do. I always tell people, man, hope you have a nice day. Always. Hope you have a nice day. Being extra polite, and you never know what comes with it. But what time is it? We're on 26. I think I'm gonna end it here. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna actually keep this live up. This is a pretty good live. Talk about some good shit. Got some good game on here. It's crazy how high school, you as in everyone, changes after high school and how much people change. Yeah, it's insane. Some people change for the better, some people change for the worse, some people change in interesting ways. Like there's a lot of people that even like the pandemic was interesting with a lot of people changes. Like uh like there's some females that like they started wearing some crazy stuff. I remember this part of the pandemic people like shaving their heads. I remember people who started turning to activists. Bro, there was so much activists 2 years ago having all these BLM links, all these profile changes. Where they not? Where they at now? Gone. They're gone. Changes you. Where they at now? They're gone, bro. Like, but yeah, nah. There's an interesting thing that happens to people after high school. You know, some people mature. Some people. Some people progress. Some people fall off. Some people peak. Some people. It's interesting. It, it really is, and it's like it's like for 12 years you just put in this thing where like there's structure, you know what's going to happen, and then you have these friend groups and you know who's around you. But then once all that shit's gone, it's like you have to like rebuild yourself again, find yourself again. And there's like no guidance counselor for adulthood. See, like with high school, if you had an issue, if your FAFSA didn't go through or whatever the case may be, your application go through, you go contact your guidance counselor. They got it. It's fine. But there is no guidance counselor when it comes to your adulthood and your adult life. And some people lack guidance. Some people lack direction, and it leads to things. You know, it, um, it leads to things. I would say for me, even being the youngest child, there was a point in my life where I lacked the guidance and direction. But now, I honestly have the utmost guidance and direction for myself. Like, but before, like even being the youngest child ever, not the youngest child ever, but being the youngest child in my family, I had no guidance. Like even when I was like first applying to colleges, I didn't know what to do, bro. I literally thought when it come to college, you could only go to college in September. I thought like if you don't apply by September, you're clipped. But I didn't know it was like different semesters and shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I lacked so much guidance. I didn't know who to go to. I didn't know who to go to when it came to the college shit. I, I'll be honest, bro. I love my family. I love my older people, but they're not like, people that like inspire me or people that I look up to. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like they have to be people that I look up to. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a great person to be guidance and to give you direction in life is to be someone that you inspire to be, or someone that you look up to, or somebody that you would love to trade places with. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of Andrew Tate? And a lot of people have mixed opinions. I think, I mean, my opinion on Andrew Tate is I have no bad opinion about him. Honestly, I resonate with a lot of things he say, um, especially on the part of just his analogies with certain things. Um, just getting it and breaking from the matrix. I resonate with a lot of things from he said. You know, um, I be watching some of his vlogs. It's funny, but he be like, "Do you admit like all that shit is funny?" Like, uh, being a guy that like kind of like figured out a lot of things when it comes to communication. I like peep certain things he does. Like when he does, because he worked in sales. If people don't know, Andrew Tate worked in sales, so he knows something called close-ended questions. So I noticed some things that he did, like is he would say something and then he'll be like, "Do you understand?" And I'm gonna put you on. I'm just putting you on the game. Okay, so when you tell someone something, right, and you be like, "Do you understand?" They can either say yes or no. But the thing is that no one wants to say no because when they say no, they may feel incompetent. Like, why would you tell someone that you don't understand what someone just clearly said? You know what I'm saying? So, there's definitely things that I notice when it comes to his communication and his delivery with certain things. And honestly, I have no problem with him. I have no problem with his ideologies and what he believes. He's a successful guy that has a great mindset. There's things that resonate with him that he said. Um, there's nothing really specific I could bring up. Um, but the one video, like I remember I kept seeing his TikToks, but there was one video that I really f with. It was when he started talking about I think it was like having children is a beautiful thing, and something about like having children, and it was like OnlyFans female around him, and it was something like that. But that was something I really resonated with. And after that, I just started watching content, and yeah, I have with him. His vlogs is fire. Um, I mess with the people that's around him in his network too, like Justin Waller. I like his content and just who he is as a person. And his vlogs be fire, be good vibes. But nah, man, I'm finna end it here. I'm probably gonna keep this live up. This is a fire live. Thank you, Avon. I appreciate you for being here. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to you getting over what you was getting over the issue that you've been recently having or just recently had. Look forward to you progressing, growing up and doing what you gotta do in this world, in this life. And I appreciate you stopping by and being here. And yeah, man, this is a fire live. I'll probably do some of these more. And I'm out. Okay.